Today on Derek Does, we're doing this. Hi everybody, welcome back to another Derek Does. I'm Derek, and check out all my other cool videos. I know there's going to be something will catch your eye and you'll find something interesting. Today, we have this. This is an M1942 rucksack for the 10th Mountain Division of World War II, the elite mountaineers of the war in Italy and parts of Germany that these guys were around. Now, this is the third one of these I've found. Now, keep in mind, I live in Colorado, and Colorado is where they trained the 10th Mountain, and still do, for mountaineering, alpining, and all that stuff. So it's kind of maybe more common for me to find one of these. About once a year I find one, and I found this one. And this one's in great U shape, obviously. This is generally was used, as you can tell. It's got stains, but it also has the guy's name on it, and I'll show you all those features. So this is the real deal. This is the M1942. These were made for, again, the mountaineering 10th Mountain Division to wear these when they went out. I believe they held about 90 pounds of gear. It's one of the first, I think, for the actual military of having a metal frame to hold everything. And this still has all its cabling and all its webbing and everything like that. So this one's in really nice shape, I mean, considering. And it has a little leather back here. I'll show you all the features of this thing. It's really cool. They're very unique. And if you know what you're looking for, once you have seen one of these, you'll know it instantly when you find another one, because no other military, especially during this time period in World War II, had anything that was even close to this. I mean, today they kind of do, but this is their elite, made just for them. So it's like one of those things that it was kind of neat. It's like all the different branches had specialty units in those branches, and they had specific gear that was just for them. Like this was made just for them. And of course, if you look back at my previous stuff, I had a lot of 10th Mountain stuff. I did some videos on like the boots and the and the smocks, and particularly the field jackets, the M1945 field jacket, 42 field jackets. Check that video out, because it has a built-in backpack into the field jacket. It's a really cool field jacket. But this is also one of those things from that 10th military, or 10th Mountaineering Division. So these were made just for them. So what I'll do is I'll show you this. I'll do some close-ups of that sort of thing, and you can see it. It's just, I'll slightly put it on for you. You know, it just like this. I mean, you could wear this to campus if you're going to, or go on an adventure. You could definitely bring one of these. They're probably not the most comfortable thing as opposed to today's soft materials and everything, because this is all metal. And anyway, so it's a cool thing. So let's take a look at the close-ups of this rucksack for the 10th Mountaineering Division, World War II. All right, so here it is, put on the hanger for you guys. Here you can see it has a nice big US. This is the real deal. Comes here. We have the owner's name written here. Something else was along here. I'm not sure what that was. And that's his name down here also. And I know that's his name because he wrote his name, painted it on the side with his military ID, and looks like a Company E he was in. So if you guys can look this guy up, I tried to find him in the 10th Mountain group, and I couldn't find him exactly. And I looked up even his number. It's LUEBKE. So if you guys can find out who this guy is, and there's his Army number, that'd be great, and then we would know. So they have a big open flap to get into it, and up here you can actually see it's stamped 1942, and it has a zipper right here. And this is actually kind of a rare to find on this sort of thing. Let me zoom in on that for you. You can, let me look on the, actually it's on this side. That's a Kiewik zipper, fantail. So kind of neat. You don't normally see that. You have lots of little flaps here that you can attach various gear. You have that here. These are all for this drawstring that runs through here, so you can tighten that up. This is your main big pouch to put most of your gear. You can go right in here. Now you do have leather here because there's leather on the other side as just kind of a protector for your head and everything like that. You have, or your neck. You have another big pocket here with a strap and buckle. You have another one here, strap and a buckle. And you have another one here with a strap and a buckle. So it has lots of straps and buckles. Then over here, you have a side piece that you can tuck this in a little bit if you need to. I didn't really see it on this side. I don't see any remnants of it either, so I don't think it had anything down here. You do have, this is just to hold it to the frame. And then on the bottom, you have two buckles and straps to get that tight around that way, so you can get those all nice and tight. And then on your actual harness, that's what it looks like on this side. Here we see the other side to that leather piece that just goes around. Then you also have a piece here, but I think this is probably for their pick, or because they did have ice picks and that sort of thing. You could put that on this piece of leather. You have more straps, more things to attach with, adjusters here. Nothing on, no adjusters here, but then you have the metal frame. This is a metal tube. It's been welded. I mean, it's a heavy duty piece of metal to hold this all together. This is your waist strap here, and it's adjustable, both sides here and here. And it even has a little clamp here, a little holder that something maybe was clamped onto that, maybe a water bottle, who knows. And that's for your main strap there. But this is it. It's kind of neat, isn't it? To think that these guys had these, and you had to carry everything. Keep in mind, there was no supply to these guys. It was just you, your gear, and the mountain. If you think about the 10th mountain, they just went out with, and they had to carry everything. They had to carry their tents and their boots and their food and their ammunition and maps and climbing gear, all that stuff. It was a very intense unit to be in. Very exhausting, I would assume, just from, you know, there is no really place to hide. You're on a mountain, so they had to live through this. And the reason, as I mentioned, most of this stuff I can find here kind of, I'm not gonna say easily, but once a year I'll find one, just because I know what to look for. It's because I'm in Colorado, where they trained. So, and a lot of those same guys who probably were drafted, because this guy was drafted, and you can tell that from his number, because it begins with a 3. He was probably a local, either Western kid that, you know, was used to the woods, and that's who they wanted. Guys who knew how to at least work in the snow and how to ski if they can, things like that. So it's a neat unit and a neat rucksack. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode on this M1942 rucksack for the 10th Mountain Division for U.S. troops during World War II. It's a really cool item. This one will also be on eBay coming up. I'm just not going to keep all this, so I don't have room for all this stuff. I just love finding it, showing you guys, and then passing it along for your collection. And again, eBay, if you're foreign, if you're not, I don't mean foreign, but if you're not USA, eBay has a feature where you can buy stuff from all over the world and they'll ship it to you. So they have a nice feature like that. So if you aren't in the US and you're interested, this can be shipped to you also. So keep that in mind. I think they do charge a fee for that sort of thing, but it's there. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll have more on the next one. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.